Hey there. Let's talk about precognition. I've had a lot of precognitive dreams in my life. I don't know about you, but some people just have dreams sometimes about things that happen in the future. Sometimes it's the next day, sometimes it's a few days away, sometimes it's a long ways away. You never know until it happens. For instance, I had a dream about an airplane that turned out to be, I believe, United Flight 232. I've talked about it before in a video. I was in Osaka, Japan, and I dreamed about an airplane that had a problem, and everybody was looking up at it. And there was something about the nose of the airplane. Sure enough, United Flight 232 crashed the next day in the Sioux City, Iowa cornfields, DC-10, and the pilots were all balled up in the nose of the airplane when they found them. They were all alive. There were a lot of casualties, but there were also a lot of people that survived that horrible crash. And I do believe I had a precognitive sense of it happening. Then I dreamed about a building coming down one night. I woke up, turned on the TV. Oklahoma City was coming down live. That building that collapsed because it was bombed. I dreamed about it before it happened. I also had a dream back in the late 90s, or it might have been the year 2000. I'm not sure if it was 99, but it was right around that time, of people moving ahead like a chart. Some were moving ahead and they kept going, and others was stopped dead in their tracks. It was like bars showing me that certain types of people weren't going to get any further and others would just kept going. Now we're getting a lot of light workers getting the message that there is an energy right now coming through that's causing a shift in consciousness. And if you're an other-centered person, you can move ahead with this energy. But if you're very self-centered and psychopath, narcissistic, just all about you, you may not have the energy to keep going. You could be stopped dead in your path because there's a new earth coming. That's what everyone's talking about. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, the end of the Kali Yuga, the thing that all the mystics have prophesized, 1,000 years of peace, the golden era. Well, in order to get there, the ones that aren't aligned with that will probably be stopped. That's what I'm seeing. So if you want to work on your discernment, become a whole brain thinker, activate the right side of your brain along with the left. We tend to be a very left brain thinking culture because that's what we've focused on, developing the left side of the brain. But the right brain is where all the good stuff is, the spiritual sense, the intuition, the creativity, the connection to your higher self. In order to find a way to connect with your higher self and use your inner guidance to get you through these times, one of the ways is to take the Silva Ultramind workshop that I'm offering in January. Jose Silva started teaching it back in the 60s because he was guided by his higher self, completely self-made, learned on his own, didn't go to school because he had to work, but he was guided to bring this into the world. And it works. Millions of people have been trained in the Silva Ultramind techniques, including the mental video technique, the 3 scenes technique, how to get to that alpha level on command every day so that you can go down into the alpha level and the theta level in order to do things like heal yourself. When we're at beta, we're brain is vibrating at a certain frequency, around 20 cycles per second. It's all about the frequencies. You want to get your brain vibrating at 10, 12 cycles per second at alpha, and even down to theta, 5, 7 cycles per second. That's where you have to go. You need to turn off the left side of the brain and all the noise and go within and find that place within yourself. We call it going to level. in the Bible, we call it going into your closet and closing the door, shutting out the world, shutting off your five senses so that you can do the work within in order to manifest and heal and do pretty amazing things. You just need techniques. So if you go to my website, rebeccatripp.com, you can find my seminar listed where you can sign up. And once you've taken it, you can take it again over and over again for the rest of your life for free. So I hope to see you there.